The House of Buccellati is one of the world's most renowned silversmiths and silver manufacturing companies that has ever existed. The company was established in the year 1919 by its original founder, Mario Buccellati. Unlike silversmiths and goldsmiths like Fabergé or George Jensen, the Buccellati company had the benefit of not only one original founder genius, but also with two successive generations, which included John Maria Buccellati as well as Andrea Buccellati. There were other family members that contributed greatly to the success of the company throughout the generations. However, to have three creative design geniuses like Mario, Jean Maria, and Andrea in one company in multiple generations is almost unprecedented. Because of this trio of creative masters, this is probably what's made Buccellati such a legend in the industry. Not only are their designs incredible, but the craftsmanship that is put into each piece is just extraordinary. The amount of detail work and time that is spent making a single object is just unheard of. The company has been prolific in producing quite a lot of silver, including over 26 different full-line patterns of flatware, as well as a lot of sterling silver hollowware and gift items. These include pieces like bowls, candlesticks, candelabras, centerpieces, figurines, keychains, ornaments, picture frames, statement pieces, tea and coffee sets, tea caddies, and more. Buccellati has also set itself apart by designing unbelievable objects of silver art. What we are looking at here is the Buccellati Millennium Globe. It came in two editions. The one here is the 18 karat gold vermeil edition with a malachite base. They also made another version that has a mixed metal of silver with gold accents. The two editions combined were limited to 500 pieces. With a retail price of $8,000 for the silver one and $16,000 for the gold one in the year 2000, clearly only the elite of the elite would be able to purchase an object like this. Buccellati's flatware patterns are amongst the most ornate and opulent that exist. In fact, they are the most heaviest of all patterns that are ever made, even more heavier than ones made by Tiffany & Co. This pattern is the Milano pattern, which is named after the city of Milan, where Buccellati is still headquartered to this day. Another pattern they make is the Estival pattern, which is very, very heavy and very ornate, as you can see. On the back sides of the pieces that Buccellati manufactures is always marked Buccellati, Sterling, Italy. This next pattern is called Borgia, which is named after the famous Borgias of Italian Renaissance history. This pattern is called Grand Imperiale, which is Buccellati's most heavyweight pattern and possibly the most heavyweight pattern ever produced in the world. Here we have the Empire pattern, which is Buccellati's #1 best-selling pattern of all time. This one is called Laura, which is adorned by a beautiful laurel leaf. This is one of my favorite patterns called Torsade, which was formerly known as Torchon. It reminds me of poles that you see in the water in Venice. Here's another pattern called Montemario in honor of the company's founder, Mario Buccellati. This last flatware pattern we're going to review is called Tahiti. It is actually made from real bamboo as well as sterling silver. It is also the pattern of Oprah Winfrey. Buccellati is also a very well established and well-known maker of sterling silver Christmas ornaments. Their ornaments are absolutely amazing, and they are massive in size and weight. Some of the editions go back to the 1980s. Every year, Buccellati produces 1 or 2 ornaments. What we are looking at here is part of their nature series. It is very beautiful. As you can see, a lion cub and its mother. Here we have a soaring eagle. They also make many traditional holiday versions as well, with Santas and different presents and carolers. Here are some examples of the more traditional Christmas ornaments. The House of Buccellati is also very famous and renowned for their gorgeous sterling silver giftware items. This stunning maple leaf bowl is one of Buccellati's best-selling giftware items. It comes in a variety of different sizes. Look at the detail work on this. It is simply amazing. Another bestseller for Buccellati are these very handsome tea caddy spoons. Animal figurines are also very popular and collectible as Buccellati items go. Buccellati sells many different kinds of animal figurines, and each one comes in many sizes. Look at the detail work on this squirrel as well as the giraffe. You just can't find workmanship that's any better than this. Like most other major manufacturers like Tiffany, Gorham, George Jensen, and others, Buccellati makes very large pieces like vases, tea sets, candelabras, sculptures, centerpiece bowls, and more. Hey, this is Greg from the Silver Museum. This pretty much wraps up our overview on Buccellati silver. I hope you enjoyed the video. I also want to just remind you that if you ever have any Buccellati silver or any other antique silver items that you would like to sell, that we are very strong buyers for these types of items. Just go ahead and email us pictures and an inventory list to Greg that's Greg at silvermuseum.org, or you can also call or text us at 813-789-4734. Well, thanks again for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.